Hey, it's Leo. So we had our ketamine infusion earlier today. It went pretty well, though we did have our first ever switch during an infusion. I was thinking about some childhood sexual abuse, and a memory came up, and Esme got triggered out. And she was out for, I think, around an hour, hour and a half after that, until I came back in. She's pretty good at dealing with that stuff, so I don't really feel any lingering sensitivities, at least not that I can notice, which isn't really saying much because a lot of the time that stuff will go under the surface and then pop out when you least expect it. Really, it's the nightmares that I gotta keep an eye on, because usually the ketamine does cause weird dreams for us, and that on top of the trigger, I don't know. So maybe I'll ask for some hydroxyzine or a different PRN tonight, just to be sure. Other than that, we took our implicit bias test, the, like, quick categorization, kind of like the Harvard racism test, if you've ever taken that. And it showed that we have had a huge improvement in our, like, will to live. We have a natural inclination towards living, is what it worded it as, whereas before we had a very low score. So that's really good. But we've already pretty much noticed that in just our day-to-day symptoms, that, you know, our mood's improved and the suicidal ideation's lessened quite a bit since starting the ketamine infusions. Just reading through, trying to see if I forgot anything. Spent a lot of time napping. Esme messaged one of our friends while she was out. I had to unsend those messages because I wasn't very comfortable with what she had to say. And not to be like, you know, I don't want to block different parts, but there's certain things I have to keep control on, and that was one of them. They do know that we have DID, so I just explained that I wasn't myself and had to unsend the messages because of that. It was on Instagram, so. I can't really think of much else. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But if I think of anything else I want to share, then I can just make another part. So I'll end this here. Thanks for checking in, and I will see you tomorrow or later today.